Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I guess you now know how much I love Shimpaku junipers. So this is another Shimpaku juniper that I've got. It was an ear layer taken a couple of years ago, probably again. I love doing ear layers on Shimpaku on bigger stock. Now this is a bit more of an interesting tree because what's happened is this original trunk here is actually, for some reason, it's dying off quite a lot. Now, it had some nice movement in there, but for some reason it's kind of looking sick and not very well, not very healthy. So what I'm planning to do, so you can see if you don't look, you just look at that, there's this nice bit of healthy foliage here. So that's going to be okay. But we could ultimately, that could be a bit of gin in the future. But again, what we need to do, these two guys are very long and spindly, wire them up, twist them in, twist them around, and see what kind of interesting tree we can come up with. I think this has some nice potential. I reckon possibly if this tree recovers, this part recovers, we get some on these trees we get some nice bends and twists and interesting trees. I'll air layer those off in the next year and have two smaller separate trees. But yeah, always have stock to use, always try and develop good stock. Just in this case, this is not looking healthy. I would just leave that section alone. I'll wire this guy up. So I'm just going to wire 1, 2, 3, bend them, twist them, and see what happens, and see what we come up with. So I'll just get some wire on it, and then I'll come back. Okay, so wired up the main branches. Now, what's possible I've just seen is I've done another video about ground layering. Now, this branch has potential to actually ground layer. So ultimately, maybe we'll just end up having, this could be air layered, or this could be actually ground layered off, where the branch starts to form roots under the soil, and we can have a tree that way. This branch here, we could probably air layer off that, and then we can have this last branch here as the branch for this tree. So, this tree can actually be 3 trees, possibly in the future in one. Actually, probably more. Also, I didn't wire some of these smaller branches. I could, but might do that just now. But there's also another little guy out back here, which is probably going to ground lay itself by itself. So it's another little tree. In probably 6 months' time, I can have a look, and if that's ground laid itself down here. But yeah, back to the good old bend and twist. Let's get stuck into it, and let's twist this guy up. Again, try and go in the direction of the wire that you've wired. So bend clockwise if you've gone clockwise, anti-clockwise, or counterclockwise if you've done it counterclockwise. And I like to bend slowly, and then I'll try and compress it back into the trunk. I find that works easier. Remember, this is all about trial and error as well. So don't be scared to have a go and create some interesting movement into your trees. So that's that side done. So I've just compressed it, made it a smaller tree, have some nice bends in there already. This guy probably do the same. I might actually maybe I'll get this guy to go up more. I said, I could have wired some of these guys out, which I might do, and just get some bends in there, but I'm not too fast. I want the trunk, the most important thing. So that's those two side ones done. Now this is the big guy in the middle. Now actually, I'm trying to imagine, it's probably hard to see now, but if we keep that, you want to try and have a nice little short, small tree in the middle, towards the middle. So I'm actually going to try and twist this back around into the middle of the tree, So I'm trying to show you the angle from your side. So I'm trying to get it to come back. And what it'll do, it will sit more, so it'll be nice small trunk like that, and the top will just sit over the base. As sometimes happens with thick wire, your branch comes out of its place, so just put it back on. So there we go. So now I'm just trying to compact it down as before, just to get some nice tight curves in there. Push down to compact it. Now I'm just going to try and let it get healthy again now. So you can't even see the branches anymore, the ones we showed you earlier, but there's a nice branch out here, there's one out here. This is the dead bit from the old tree. I'm going to just see if it comes back. I'm not sure if it will. But then I've wired up this new one to sit in the top there now. So ultimately looking in this way, you'll have a nice little small mini, nice fat little trunk, but a little bit of foliage at the top. Yeah, nice short video today. But yeah, it's the same process. You see, I'll do the same thing over and over and over again to develop good quality Shimpaku stock to work with in the future. Hope you like my video, guys. Again, please subscribe and like my videos for notifications. Thanks.